Okay, how's it going, everybody? Tanner here. I took a video earlier. I didn't know if you'd be able to hear me as well. The camera was on the other side of the car, so I'm taking one from right directly in my damn face. Yeah, I want to do a little series of videos, review videos, as it were. First and foremost, this is my daily driver, 92 BMW 325i, 4-door manual, 2.5 liter straight six, limited slip diff, you know, nothing too crazy. This was a winter package car, so it was fairly rare to have an LSD. It also got headlight sprayers and heated seats. It had, unfortunately, blue cloth heated seats, which were garbage, so I ripped those out, put leathers in with matching door cards. Gotta figure something out with this blue dash, but other than that, the car isn't too bad on the inside, missing a few pieces, thing for the sunroof, shit like that. But yeah, the car, the goods. So it's a nice E36. Works pretty well. It's got damn near 300,000 kilometers on it. Runs like a top. It's got an M50 engine, so it's a 2.5 liter non-Vanos, dual overhead cam, straight six, paired with a 5-speed manual. Runs and drives really well. It has a NIG rig short ram intake, straight pipe exhaust. It still has a factory cats, but no muffler, so it's just twin blast pipes at the back. Shocks and struts paired with H&R lowering springs. Not too bad, not too bad. Rides really well, turns in really well. Great for daily driving. I'd highly recommend them. I'm going to be tracking the car, so I don't know if I'm going to be really happy with the shocks and springs. I might switch to a full coilover, but we'll see after the first couple track days. Yeah, I've been driving this car 300 kilometers a day to Toronto and back, so it's been decent on fuel. It's you know, averaging anywhere between 25 and 27 miles to the gallon, so it's no TDI Volkswagen territory, but it's not bad for how fun the car is to drive, and that's a big part of it for me, as I spend damn near, it seems, all my time in a vehicle. So fun plays a big factor in what I choose to drive for daily. On the weekends and shit like that, I can drive any of my other cars or my truck, but this thing is decent in town, decently quick. These engines make about 190 horsepower and 180 foot-pounds of torque, so they're no powerhouse by any means, but they weren't bad for 1992. Factoring that, you know, a 5-liter V8 Mustang, like Ford's iconic sports car in the late 80s, early 90s, only made 225 horsepower. Mind you, they made a little bit more torque, around 300 foot-pounds of torque, but they don't handle nearly as well as these cars do. And they don't get the same kind of mileage. And you can't put friggin' 5 people in them comfortably, I might add. So, this has been absolutely fantastic for a daily driver. I really enjoy driving this car. It's very, I guess you'd say, forcing my hand to sell my Speed 3s. As most of you know, I have one Speed 3 that was a built motor, big turbo, made a little over 400 horse, 400 wheel torque. I parted that car out as I bought a first-gen Speed 3. Now, that car is just kind of sitting on the back burner. I haven't really gotten around to pulling the engine. I have to do head gasket and studs in that car. As the head lifted, took the head gasket out, stretched the head studs, blah, blah, blah. So anyways, car still ran and drive. I drove the car home, but it's a really, really clean car, and it's worth fixing, so I'm going to fix it up. There's a cop behind me flying up. Anyways, FTP. Anyway, yeah, so back to this hoopty. It's a great car. Highly recommend anybody buying one. They're pretty cheap right now. They're not drift taxed to shit like the 240 charge for those cars. And as far as I'm concerned, they're hunks of shit. So I'm probably going to get a lot of flack. My good buddy Dylan has a nice, clean example of an S13 that he was fortunate enough to get a great deal on. So that car hasn't really quite hit the drift tax yet. I'm sure when he sells it, if he ever does, they'll be worth double of what he paid for the car. So it's just ridiculous. But as far as these BMWs are concerned, they're absolutely fantastic cars to get into. They have a decent amount of steering angle, factory. Mind you, I'm throwing in modified knuckles. Big ups to my buddy Steve, Money Gang Steve, as most of you know. He modified a pair of E36 knuckles for me, and I'm going to pair those with E46 lower control arms found in like any run-of-the-mill E46 rear-wheel drive car, non-M3 of course. Throwing those in, so those paired with the knuckles will give me 2 inches wider track, Ackerman correction, and more angle, so and less caster. So they're going to be pretty awesome. The car is going to have a huge amount of lock. I'll be able to wham it right sideways and not loop out. I've never been quote-unquote drifting on a track before, other than as a passenger, so it'll be quite interesting in this thing. I have a hydro e-brake to put in the car and a welded diff. This car came factory with an LSD, and it's decent. I will say it's pretty decent for the street. You know, it'll hammer down 11s all day, but it won't. It tends to diff out a little bit of wet pavement, a little bit of uneven ground, things like that. It'll diff out like crazy. So I picked up an open diff that was already welded, actually. Same ratio as this car, 315 to 1. Sorry, I have the hiccups. So I'm going to house with the LSD. I'll probably sell that to some fanboy who wants a limited slip for the street. And I'll run the welded diff, hydro e-brake, angle kit, and you know, maybe some e-fans and some other bullshit to make it a little more reliable for the track. And yeah, I'll have a friggin' blast with this car. It's been great for a daily, and I can't wait to get it on the track. I want to through like this little mini series, I want to call it. I want to showcase a bunch of my buddies' cars. I have some friends with some crazy shit, like, you know, 600 wheel horsepower body S4, you know, really clean 240 SXs, Subarus with H6 swap, like some crazy stuff going on. So I want to showcase a few of those cars, get you know, get some support for those guys because they've done a huge amount of work.